Zillow released a report of the 10 most popular markets of 2023. And to say it put a spotlight on the Northeast is an understatement. But I think the 94.9ers out there aren't going to believe how many Connecticut town cities made the list. What do you think?
I was surprised when
I was shocked.
me, yes.
And I'm going to be perfectly honest, I was more shocked at what the towns were that made the list.
Me too. I'm happy that Connecticut's
We're in the spotlight
again.
We're in the spotlight.
Yep.
We're in the spotlight.
Yep.
So we're going to bring you this list starting with number 10 all the way up to number 1. And when we do hit one of your Connecticut towns, we are going to let you know what they are looking at for median sales price, number of homes for sale, and days on market, so that if you are looking in one of those areas, you can make sure to reach out to one of us at the oneteamct.com to get set up for a private showing in any one of these towns, because there's a lot of activity going on there. There's not a lot of inventory, and so there is still some competition within these towns. But coming in at number 10, one of the New England states, Concord, New Hampshire at number 10. And at number 9, Newington, Connecticut. All right, so we're in the top 10. We're number 9. I don't know if we're going to be number 1. We'll have to see. But as it stands right now, for all property types in the city of Newington, their median sales price is $304,750. For single-family homes, they're at $330,000. So for them, that is up 11.8%, but that is still $63,000 below the state average for median sales price.
I was actually not surprised to see this one on the list. My brother used to live in Newington. I've done some mortgages in Newington, and it is a pretty affordable community, especially with, prices and taxes in some towns, and Hartford County being super hot this year.
Yeah.
It's, it's 15 minutes to Hartford from Newington, probably? It's pretty close.
Pretty close, depending on where you're going.
Median home price under 330. It's makes sense.
And yeah, we've been talking about Hartford County for all year. Every quarter, they're in that rising metros conversation. So
yeah,
when you go and you look at number of homes for sale, so single family homes for sale, this is another big part of it. There's only 28 single family homes for sale in Newington right now. That's down 26.3%.
Wow, that's really low.
Not a lot of inventory.
And across all property types, 39. So that means that there's only 11, whether it be townhouses, condos, multifamilies, all those different other types of property type, maybe a mobile home, something like that.
Right.
There's probably new ones coming out all the time, and then they're just kind of flying off the shelves.
I'm glad you. So we're going to look at their average days on market.
Oh, there we go.
So 15 for average days on market across all property types, and for single family homes, 16. That's down 23.8%. So across the state of Connecticut, it's 33. In Newington, it's 16 on single family homes.
Wow.
That is really fast. I mean,
that is really fast. So shows to contract, just to kind of put that into perspective for the 94.9ers out there, the median shows to contract is 23. So what that means is for every 23 showings, you should receive at least one offer.
Yep.
Average shows to contract here, 29.8. So they even went into the decimal there, but yeah, so great job, Newington. We're excited to see you on this list, and that if you are in Newington and you are thinking about selling, definitely reach out to us so they can help you position your house in the best possible way to get the most value for it. Coming in at number 8, Twinsburg, Ohio. I should have played Did Skelly drive through here on his cross-country trip?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask me about Ohio. I don't tell the Ohio story on the radio.
I'm sure Byron knows everything about their market, so when he jumps on with us in a little bit, we'll quiz him on the Ohio market. But so number 10, Concord, New Hampshire. Number 9, Newington, Connecticut. Number 8, Twinsburg, Ohio. Number 7, Middletown, Connecticut.
I'm happy to see this.
Yeah, we are back on the list again at number 7. Middletown, what they've been doing to their main street is great.
They up and coming.
I
love it. I enjoy it every time I go out there.
They have a median sales price on single family homes at $320,000. Homes for sale, single family, 49, down 21%.
Wow.
Across all property types, they are at 66. So maybe a couple condos, right? Maybe a couple multifamilies there. Nothing crazy. Their average days on market, though, 22. So a little bit higher than Newington. They do have a little bit more inventory.
Right.
And their shows to contract, average shows to contract, 21.5.
Okay.
So every 21 showings, you should be expecting an offer if the house is priced right. Didn't even take Greg that many to get his listing under contract. They had about 10 or 12 showings over a weekend, 6 offers, selected one.
He advised his clients and listed it at a good price point.
Exactly.
I love it. I mean, listen, the Zillow thing here on these towns, dominated by the Northeast and the Midwest, is based on these, these interests, people surfing the net. And one of the things, where people keep searching and searching, specifically here in Connecticut, is that we've had the lowest inventory of the entire country. So they just keep hitting that, like waiting and banging that search every day, the Zillow portal every day, waiting for something else to pop up, right?
Right.
And it's interesting because you would think that with that much activity, that many buyers out there, that some people would maybe take notice, or hopefully this article and the information we're bringing everybody will help them take notice. Like, hey, if you live in one of these cities, you're primed right now in the state of Connecticut to get, the most value for your home.
Right.
Oh, to me, I think the market is starting to take notice here in Connecticut, and just based off of how long people have waited for the rates to make sense of the rates. Now they're starting to say, I need to make that move. I need the bigger house, or I need the smaller house, or I just need to do life here. And you're seeing a more comfort level. I think you're going to have an increase finally in some new listings and inventory data in Connecticut, just based off of people not wanting to wait any longer. The interest rate is certainly much more attractive and has a future projection of being much more positive. I think we're past the volatility outside of some kind of catastrophe recession scenario, which is not in the projections for 24.